Well, now we're with one of the truly cool guys at the show here, Brian, Delmo Customs. How you doing, man?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm hanging in there. Tell us about this car, dude. This thing is dope.
28 Brookville Roadster, all steel, 354 Hemi, custom frame, 21-inch wheels, blah, blah, blah. Pretty cool. Candy paint.
Well, yeah, let's talk about the paint, because the paint is something that really makes this car stand out. It's a beautiful candy gold, would you call it?
Yeah, PBG, candy gold. We mixed it up with some orange, did a little bit of a fade. It was literally a garage paint job, just one late night, so turned out good.
Now, I see in the interior here, you got the transmission exposed. Is that eventually going to be covered up?
No, that was an afterthought. I didn't want to build the tranny tunnel, so I just built a floor underneath it, and that's how it is. So I'm going to put this headlight in there. We'll put a gauge in there and be done. Well,
it's actually kind of a cool look with the exposed tranny. You really don't see that too much in the interior, especially on these older cars.
No, it's like a heater. And, you know, it'll warm up the legs a bit. So.
Exactly, it's multifunctional. Not only makes the car drive, but it also heats up your legs while you're going down the road.
For sure.
Well, how long did it take you guys to build this?
4 weeks.
That's it, just 4 weeks?
Yeah, threw it together, literally. Pulled the motor out of a grain truck and just zapped it together.
And what did you start with? Because a lot of times you hear these stories where you just start with the shell of the car, maybe just the frame. What did you guys start with?
Well, I had this body sitting around, ordered it for a customer who didn't want it, so I needed something to do with it, so I just got to work. And some late nights, 4 weeks later, we had it going.
Well, now I'm looking in the interior here, and there's really not much to see. Everything's super clean, but where are all the mechanics?
Not there yet. Brake lines, wiring, and it's running. So if I had a couple more days, she'd be on the road, but we'll have to push it around, I guess, this weekend.
Really cool idea with putting that gauge in the headlight. What inspired that?
A car that Pinky's built out of Colorado kind of did something similar to that. So the last minute thing, threw it in there, got it at a swap meet for $5. So.
You happen to know what the headlight is off of?
A 41 Chef pickup.
Really cool. So this is, you know, kind of like a nice version of a rat rod. It's got a nice paint job on it, but it's kind of a conglomeration of different eras of parts.
Exactly. Model A wheels. It's got SoCal disc brakes on the front. Pulls a lot of tradition from the old stuff, but has a little bit of modern technology in it. So it'll be a good driver.
And tell us about those intakes.
That's grain truck specific. Those are governors on there. That intake only come on grain trucks. So.
And those are just little single barrel carbs up there?
Yeah, you bet. Single barrel Carters and rock and roll.
Very cool, man. I really dig this car. It's beautiful paint, beautiful wheels, all comes together really well. Brian, congratulations.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, man.
Later, Brian.